So tonight's experiment is about the mob mentality that emerges when we can act anonymously and as part of a crowd. And it's the kind of behaviour that leads to lynch mobs and rioters, and even some soldiers to behave with extreme brutality. And to test this, we've got an audience next door who are watching what they think is a game show. And they're making nice or nasty decisions to affect the life of one guy called Chris, who doesn't know that he's taking part in all of this. But he is not the real subject of tonight's experiment. It is the audience itself.
Welcome back to Remote Control, a brand new game show where the studio audience decides what happens to Chris, our unsuspecting member of the public. The audience are wearing masks to preserve their anonymity, and Chris, our target, has no idea that he's being filmed tonight. So, just before the break, our audience voted that Chris from Essex would have to cope with our angry boyfriend. So let's make it happen. So first, we are going to send the boyfriend off to the toilet. Lee, actor playing the boyfriend, would you please head off to the loo?
Say it. Right, I'm going for a piss.
There he goes.
Right, I'm gonna get me, babes.
Leaving the girlfriend on her own.
I'll have a beck. Yeah?
All right.
Now she's going to go off and buy a drink at the bar, where the incident will occur.
Could I have, please, can I have a couple of becks, please? Cheers. Thanks very much. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Sorry. You just touched me up.
What?
I walked past you and then you pinched my ass.
No.
Well, I know it wasn't you because you were facing that way and it was you and you look fucking guilty, so can you just apologise? You just fucking touched my ass.
I genuinely didn't. Genuinely didn't.
No, I'm not making it up and you're making me look like a dick and it's really upsetting. Right, I'm here with a boyfriend. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't be fucking interested in you, all right?
I'm really sorry.
Are you saying you didn't do it to me?
Honestly saying I didn't do it. Well, I'm sorry if I offended you, but I didn't.
Well, you have offended me, and you've offended me because now you're making me look like a liar and a dickhead.
Shall we send Lee out of the toilet? Boyfriend, come out the loo. Don't forget to wash your hands. Here he comes.
You won't believe what just happened.
What?
That bastard just touched me up.
Who?
That guy there, and he called me a liar.
What?
Just acted like he hadn't done it.
What one?
That one there.
What, in the
That
striped
guy
shirt?
right there in the striped shirt.
Oi, did you just touch my girl's ass?
Honestly, I didn't.
What do you mean, honestly, you didn't? She's not a liar, look at her. Did you just touch her ass? No. What do you mean, steady on? He's just touched her ass, look at her.
Genuinely didn't.
What do you mean, genuine? She's not gonna fucking lie, is she? We've been sat here all night. What do you think you're playing at? Do you think you can go up to girls and just fucking nip their ass, do you?
I've got a girlfriend at home and
I
I'm getting
don't
married
give a
next
fuck.
year.
What, are you playing like that? Jesus Christ, who do you think you are?
I'm not.
Did he nip her ass? Oh, you didn't see, did you? Of course you didn't see. Mate, no, I'm gonna fucking calm down. He's got a fucking fiancé and he's nipping her ass.
Didn't.
What do you mean you did? I don't believe you. Look at her. She's in fucking bits, mate.
Look at me in the eye.
I'm looking you in the eye. I'll look you right in the eye.
Yeah.
Call him a penis, Lee.
Fucking shit. You're fucking penis. Right, I tell you what, you and me, outside now. Come on. You and me, outside, right now, outside that fucking door, and we'll sort this out good and proper.
I don't want to. Hey, come on.
Listen, people like you make me sick. No, fuck off. People like you make me sick. What do you mean, mate? Don't fucking laugh. You know what he's doing. You want some as well? Would you do it as well, did you?
Come on,
It's not getting fucking ridiculous, babe. He's nicked your ass, and I'm not happy with it.
Come on, don't get...
Fucking apologise. Say sorry to her.
Okay, that's great, Lee. You can back off.
Bang out of order. Bang out of order.
I've done nothing.
Hey, well done, keeping your cool there.
Well done, angry boyfriend. So the audience has started controlling Chris's life. And I think it's about time we found out a little bit more about Chris. So Dave, one of our producers, is waiting outside Chris's house in Colchester. There he is. Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hello. And he has Chris's keys, which Chris's girlfriend has lent to us. And Dave is also wearing a head cam. Just give us a little nod, Dave. Thank you. Excellent. Very good indeed. So, audience, should we go in and snoop around Chris's flat? Yeah! Excellent. OK, this should give us an insight into Chris's personality to help you make your decisions. So go on, in you go.
Brilliant, let's do it. Come on in. OK, let's have a look at what we've got. This is his living room. It's quite a nice living room. Oh my God.
That's him and his girlfriend, Chantel. Let's have a look at the DVDs.
There's
a lot of DVDs there. It's obviously a big thing in Chris's life. Any of mine there, Dave? Yes! We know he has exquisite taste.
Are they they're alphabetised?
No.
They're alphabetised?
Yeah, American Beauty. Go back.
They are,
American
look.
Beauty.
D.
Yes, they are. The A, Bs. Oh, that is hysterical.
Oh my God.
I think he's obviously quite a meticulous guy, isn't he? Which means he wouldn't like order to be upset. Would you want to just change a few rounds? I think that would be annoying. Change a few rounds. And not just change the boxes, but actually take some of the discs out and switch them in. That's going to be really annoying, isn't it? All right, so let's get back to Chris. And it's time for decision number 2. So you may remember our nasty boyfriend from a little earlier on. Well, now one of two things is about to happen. You can either send the angry boyfriend back, this time to apologise and buy Chris a drink, or you can send over a waiter who insists that he pays for a round of drinks he hasn't ordered. Voiceover man, it's over to you.
Will you choose option A, an apology and a pint from Lee? Or option B, the barman asks him to pay for drinks he hasn't even ordered?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. So the votes are in, and once again, we have a clear majority of you in favour of the waiter overcharging. So, let's make it happen. So talking to the waiter now at the bar, you're going to go in and start charging him for drinks that he hasn't ordered. There he is, in you come now. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, guys, that's top has 5.
Already paid. Sorry? Did you pay? You did pay, yeah, because I got the change.
Already paid for this, yeah. No, you haven't, guys. The guy with the beard, slightly stubble just there. No, guys, come on. Don't. I'm not fucking born
If
yesterday.
not, he walked over and gave me money when I come back from the toilet.
No. It's too bloody early on a Friday night to do this. I don't appreciate you just being here, drinking the bar dry and not bloody paying.
I've had this for about half an hour.
Right. Is that your first drink or your second drink?
This is my second drink.
Right, well, I think you might have had a bit more than that tonight.
Now, those people you can see outside are ex-Big Brother star Michelle Bass and a posse of promo girls, and we've arranged for them to be doing a little vodka promotion at the bar. So, should we get one of them to spill some drink over Chris? OK, waiter, you can back off now.
Chill out.
Excellent, nicely done, promo girls, is out the spillage. All down the shot. OK, great. All right, that was a little bit naughty, but to help you ramp up your future decisions, let's now meet a real person from Chris's life, work colleague Jenny. Welcome, Jenny, everybody. Hi, Jenny. Hello, lovely to meet you. So this is Jenny, and Jenny works with Chris, and she's about to make an important phone call to him. So, first of all, how long you known Chris for? How long you worked with him?
3 years now.
And what's he like at work?
Oh, he's good fun. He's a practical joker. So this is like sort of payback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a bit of a joker on the office. That's fantastic. So how do you think he's doing so far?
Fantastic. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Excellent. All right, so you know what you're going to do.
Yes, I do.
Jenny's going to make an important phone call to Chris, which we're going to follow up later on in the show. So, Jenny, you know what you've got to do. Off you go.
Here we go. You better answer.
You better answer.
Back for 10 o'clock.
Hi, Chris, it's Jenny. Are you going to have your phone on you for the next 15 minutes or so? Right, because I need to talk to you about something important, but I really have to go now. I'll call you soon, right? OK, bye.
OK, brilliant. Put his phone away. Round of applause for Jenny. Thank you very much, Jenny. We'll come back to you a little later. Good. All right. So, audience, later on, you'll be making a decision. Will Jenny be calling him back to tell him some really good news, or some really awful news. That will be up to you. So he's got no idea that things could be about to get a whole lot worse, but that's in the hands of our wonderful studio audience tonight. Now, Chris has no idea that he's the star of my show or that everything that happens tonight is being filmed on hidden cameras. We've also got a camera and a producer in his flat. Now, producer Dave, what have you got for us this time? You're having a sandwich. What have you had yourself? Nice. That looks nice. What's in there? What you got?
Beef. I've got beef.
Beef and
sandwich.
protein shake.
It's got good tasting food. A little bit of orange juice. I've seen his laundry basket in here.
Oh, yeah?
Not that I really want to do this, but I figure we could find out a little bit more about him by what he's been wearing lately. Oh, look, little Star Wars socks. Nice.
Star Wars socks. Fantastic. It's quite a childish streak with the Star Wars socks and the comic book pants, which maybe ties in with him being a practical joker and playing jokes on people at work.
He's got his laptop here.
Oh,
so I'm going to have
internet
a look.
history. Look at his internet history.
Internet history.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
They would like you to look at his internet history, Dave. Do you know how to use it?
Oh, I know how to use a computer. So,
Did you just log into his account? Do we know his password?
Didn't have a password. Foolish.
Didn't need a password, okay.
Internet history.
Anything dodgy on it, please let there be some porn.
He's got nothing on it.
What you got? Oh, come on.
He's wiped his history.
A clear indictment.
He's been doing something dodgy. That's it. That's his kitchen, and it's quite nice.
Let's have a look at the bathroom. Yeah. No, let's go. Let's go up to the bathroom. Let's have a look.
That is
fantastic arse.
Thanks. Right, bathroom. That's pretty clean. What
do we got? Presumably quite a few hair products and that kind of thing.
No, it's nice enough stuff. It's clean-rimmed bath, shall we say?
He's got a clean rim. That's always good.
He's got a clean rim.
How's the sink? Everything else?
The sink.
Is he generally quite clean?
Yeah,
he seemed quite meticulous.
It's pretty clean. Oh, hang on. Oh, God. That's a fingernail, isn't it?
Nice. Can you give a little bend? Little bend. Nice. So not as meticulous as maybe it likes up here. Oh. All right, lose it, Dave. That's disgusting. All right, thank you, Dave. We'll come back to you in a bit. All right, thank you, Dave. So, I'm now going to give Chris's friend Sibley his cue. Now, the cue is to suggest to Chris that after the night that they've had, they're better off going to the shop, buying some beers, and then going back to Chris's flat. What do you, my lovely audience, want to happen when they get to the shop? Either Chris will be the shop's 5,000th customer and win a basket full of goodies, or you can have him framed for shoplifting. Voiceover man, those options again, please.
So, will you choose option A, he's the shop's lucky 5,000th customer? Or option B, he's accused of shoplifting?
Audience, it's time for you to take control. Remote control, so cast your votes now. The votes have been counted. We now have 60% of you. 60% of you have chosen that he gets framed for shoplifting. Okay, so let's go over to the shop and make it happen. Hello, shop. Can you hear us in the shop? Faye, give us a wave if you can hear us. Faye, can you hear us? Give us a wave if you can. Stand blankly and do nothing if you can hear us. Faye, can you hear me, Faye?
And hold your finger a bit.
Faye, if you can hear me, I need you to give us a wave. Faye, give me a wave. Hey! Excellent. All right. Okay, so we are going with a shoplifting scenario. You can lose the sashes and the hats. Repeat, lose the sashes and the hats. We are going shoplifting. We are not going 5,000th customer. Get rid of them. Okay, so I now need to give the cue to Sibley. That's Sibley there in the orange shirt, who's going to suggest that they now leave after the night they've had.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Lovely evening. Take care. Bye.
Cheers. But I'm actually going to pee myself before going to...
Very nice, all looking very friendly. That's Sibley's bag, that might be important in a minute. And off they go. So they're going to be leaving this bar, and the shop they're heading to is only a couple of doors down. Sibley knows to make sure they go into the shop. Our shop actors are waiting. So here's how this is going to work. All night, Chris's friend Sibley has been carrying a bag. You can see him holding that bag there. And in a moment, Sibley is going to get the cue to leave the shop, but leaving the bag containing stolen goods with Chris. So once Sibley is gone, Chris is going to be accused of shoplifting. All right, so let's go over to the shop and make it happen. So, Faye, who is our shop assistant actor. Faye, can you go over and give Sibley his cue, please?
Yeah, we've got James and Hannah coming around tomorrow night.
Hello, can I help you?
James and Hannah. We're all right, thanks. Loading up a beer. That's the thing. Actually, my bladder's kicking off big time.
That was his cue.
Run back and meet Towing. Yeah, look, seriously. Take that. Hold my bag. I'll see you soon.
He's nipping off to the loo. He's just...
Default.
Yeah, standard. Yeah, I'll see you there.
So the shopkeeper won't accuse him of anything until he comes to the till to actually pay for what he's got in the basket. And here we go.
Is that it?
That's it, they gave a different day.
You sure?
Come get this. Yeah.
You sure that's it?
That's everything I put in the basket, yeah.
But what about the stuff that you put in your bag?
They put anything in it. It's my mate's bag.
No, I've seen you just now. Just put something in your bag. Yes.
What?
Right. You're just taking that from there. That's not your mate's bag.
Why would I take?
Fake.
Why would I take always?
That's right. Why would you take panty liners and peas? Why would you? What are you going to do with panty liners and peas? Listen, it's not like that. Faye, can you lock the door? Look,
That's my mate. That's my
No, I'm
mate's
going to have to call the police here.
Faye, you need to call the police.
Call the police, please, Faye.
Because I promise I have not done anything wrong. Okay,
For a man to nick panty liners and peas.
So the police have been called.
I swear to you.
Look, that's your bag, isn't it?
That's my mate's bag. He ran off.
Do you know what? I think I've seen your face here before. You've been in this shop before, haven't you?
Never been in the shop before.
I think you have.
Never.
Because we've had a lot
Okay, the police should be coming in about 20 seconds.
Your face does ring a bell.
Okay, can we send in the police? They should be just around the corner. Here they come. They'll be coming in. Of course, there'll be some CCTV footage to answer this once and for all.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Chris Corbett. I'm happy to look at the security cameras to prove my innocence because I did not put them in there.
We've got the security
We're going to sort this out now.
Yeah.
We'll just have a look at this, okay? And just see what's going on. You stay here.
Because I did not put them in there.
Spare this 1 minute.
Honestly.
No, don't shake my hand.
Just stay with my colleague.
In the rest of the form.
Okay, so they are off to look at some CCTV. And when they emerge, they're going to say one of two things. Either there's nothing on the footage and they're going to let him off, or the footage clearly shows Chris stealing the goods and the policeman will arrest him. Audience, it's time for you to make your fifth decision of the night. Voiceover man, those options again, please.
Will you choose option A, he gets let off scot-free, or option B, he gets arrested?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. Thank you very much. Your votes are in, and I can now reveal to you that the majority of you have gone for the arrest. So let's get the shop assistant. Let's get Faye, the shop assistant, to cue the police and make it happen. That's the cue.
So I told you, yeah. It's just a thief, that's what it is.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I've viewed the tape of the storeholder, okay? And it seems to me there's a question to answer. So what? Yeah, it doesn't look right to me. You know?
He's a thief. You should be ashamed of
So
yourself.
I mean,
So-
from a small shop, I'm picking these
All right,
items
sir.
up. Panty
All right,
lines
sir.
on
All
ends.
right. At the moment, what we need to do is take you down to the station, and we're going to sort it out. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention one question or something about
Oh, there he goes. Oh, they're taking him out. They're going to put him in the van.
Where they got you from, mate?
Super, mate. On this side. Yep.
He's been thieving from that shop.
Okay, off they go. All right, now, he's in the van. They're taking him off to the police station. Now, you remember Chris's colleague, Jenny, from earlier on. Let's get back to her to now have her make the call with the good or the bad news. Now, she's going to tell him one of two things. Either she's won a brand new TV and she's going to give it to Chris, or she's going to tell him that he's going to get fired on Monday. Over to you, voiceover man.
Will you choose option A, he gets a brand new telly, or option B, he's going to get fired on Monday?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. Excellent. Thank you very much, audience. You are a bunch of meanies. We have 67% have voted for you. Voted that he's going to get fired. So let's talk to Jenny and make it happen. Jenny, come back. I'm sorry. The audience have spoken. So you're going to make the call. You know the story. He's in the police van at the moment.
Oh, he's having such a bad night.
He is having a bad night, but it'll be fine in the end. So, do you want to give him a call and explain to him what's happened?
Okay.
Finishing up your sleep or anything like that?
No, sorry, I've just got a phone. Hello?
Hi, Chris. You all right?
Not at the minute. I'm in a police van. I can't talk at the minute.
What? Oh, are you kidding me?
No, genuinely. I genuinely can't talk at the minute.
I don't believe you. But anyway, I've got some some bad news for you.
What's that?
I was copied in on an email at work.
Right.
And it's about redundancies, and mine and your name are on the list.
Seriously?
Seriously, we have to. I was supposed to have leave on Monday. I have to come back early and face the music.
So we've got to go in on Monday?
Yeah, we're going to get told on Monday. Yeah.
Oh,
Officially.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
I'm really sorry about that. I just thought best that you know, really.
Okay.
All right. All right.
no
Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Take care. See you on Monday. Bye. Bye.
Yay! That's it. We'll have a conversation. Okay, good. So, what would you like?
Devastated, I think.
Excellent. So, our target, Chris. Our target, Chris, is currently being driven around by the police in the back of a van. Now, we clearly can't have the policemen take Chris to the station, mainly because they're not real policemen and they don't work at a real police station. So instead, the police are going to get an emergency call, let him off with a caution, and drop him near his flat. But before we do that, do you want to make the next decision about his life? Yeah! All right, first of all, thank you, Jenny. I'm going to let you head off now. Thank you. Right, Jenny, everybody. Thank you, Jenny. All right. So, either this evening, you can end his evening here on a happy note and let him go back to his flat, where Dave will give him a £10,000 cash prize. Or he doesn't win the prize and you keep things going and have him kidnapped by a van load of thugs and taken to a disused warehouse. Voiceover man, the options, please.
Will you choose option A, let him go home and win a cash prize, or option B, he gets kidnapped?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. Okay, the votes have been locked in. And yes, we have the results. The audience are in control of Chris's life. Now, before we find out their latest decision, we're going to go back to Chris's flat, where one of our producers, Dave, has been poking around all night. Dave, Chris has no idea that you've been there all night, has he?
No, he has no idea.
Excellent. So let's take this to the next level and go through to the bedroom. Those are words that Dave has never heard before in his life.
Let's have a look. Nice big bed. Let's try this one out.
Hang on, they're shouting out suggestions. What was that? Underwear drawer, they're saying. Underwear drawer.
Underwear drawers? Where's that going to be?
What do you want him to do with the underwear drawer?
Oh, look. What was that?
They say put it on. Don't put it on, don't put it on. What else have we got in the room? Show us around the room. What else is in the room?
What else have we got? We've got his wardrobe with the looks. Special taste in clothes.
Hang on, they want you to look in the bedside table. Lady was shouting out bedside table.
Here, this one. We've got...
Oh, this could be...
Well, let's have a look.
Do you want his sheets? Sniff his sheets.
What am I doing?
His sheets. Sniff.
I can't hear what I'm doing.
Sniff his sheets.
Sniff his feet.
Sheets. Sniff his sheets.
Lick his sheet.
Sniff his sheets. Ah, that's all right. That's
More hair.
Just trash his room.
This one.
trash his room.
That's
They're saying trash the room, okay? Show us the room, show us around the room. Show us what we got in the room. We haven't seen the room. What else has he got?
What else have we got? We've got TV, Xbox, his wardrobe, baseball bat.
What was that?
Weird bin!
Smash his telly! Smash it, hang on, can we smash his telly? I don't know if we can smash his telly. Do we want to smash his telly? They want you to smash the telly, Dave.
It's a good thing I brought these.
All right. Dave had with him, we thought you might say something like this. Dave does have with him some goggles and gloves in case this became destructive, as we thought it may do.
Then, I think we should do this. Can I get a countdown? Can I get a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Go on! We are getting word from the police. We are told our fake policemen are getting close to dropping Chris off near his flat. So it's time to announce the results of our latest vote. Remember, it was a choice between Chris coming home and winning a £10,000 cash prize, which you have, Dave. Do you have the money? Do you have the £10,000?
Yes.
Dave, show us the money. Quick. That's it. That's the prize. Or being kidnapped by a van load of thugs. We have the votes. The votes have been counted, and you, the majority, have voted for the kidnap. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Right, so you are on, kidnappers. You need to go in and kidnap Chris when he gets out the police van. So this is not far from Chris's house. They are very close. I'm being told they're very, very close. Not that I'm being told about 10 seconds away. This is live now as you're watching at home. Here they come, here they come. We have a disused warehouse at the ready. It has not been his night. It's about to get worse. So they've let him off with a caution. We had some people call the police and say that they got an emergency call out. So they've let him off. Here come the kidnappers. Hang on a second. Hang on, can we hold it? Can we lose? One second. I can't hear. There's too many of you talking.
Is he all right? Do we know anything?
We're just waiting to find out. Honestly, we're just waiting to find out. As soon as we know anything, they'll probably find out.
Why is he filming? That thing's inappropriate.
Okay, so this show that you've seen is part of 4 1-hours called The Experiment. And tonight's experiment is about something called de-individuation, which is what happens when people become anonymous and the sort of behaviour that it brings out. Now, people watching this at home will have heard me say that everything they were going to see in the next 50 minutes was unfaked. That was true. But that 50 minutes was up 3 minutes ago, which was when we cut to the kidnap scene. And from that moment, we're actually playing pre-recorded footage, so Chris didn't get run over. It was our stuntman, Will. And we treated this film to make it look like it was happening this evening, even though it was actually shot during the daytime. And we already brought 2 identical shirts, one for our stuntman, and one which we got Chris's girlfriend to give to Chris and make sure that he wore it tonight.
Okay, cut. Play it back.
You all right, mate? Good. So our stuntman was unharmed, and Chris, of course, is absolutely fine. And what actually happened to him earlier on was that he was dropped back at his flat, where he found a brand new replacement TV waiting for him and a letter from me explaining what's been happening to him tonight. You, the audience, have been the real subjects of tonight's show. We gave you the masks so you could feel anonymous and just a part of a crowd. And as the evening progressed, you became less and less like individuals and more like a mob. You were affecting a real person, even to the point where you were happy for him to think he'd lost his job and were cheering for his property to be destroyed. You all genuinely voted. Each time, the majority gave us the negative decision. Each time, we always had a positive decision there, and the positive decision was always ready to run, but you genuinely, each time, voted for those situations to get worse and worse, which is something we all do. It's something we're all capable of. We've all been guilty of this mob mentality at some point in our lives. And this experiment has been to show how easily it can happen. Thank you, and good night.